Good morning from the beach. Josh, you look so tired.
Ugh, I look tired.
He saw himself in the frame a few minutes ago and he was like, do I honestly look that tired?
Dude, I don't know why I look so tired.
I almost came to the beach without you because I didn't want to miss my sunrise.
I came. We're watching it.
We did make it, but I like to see.
You're impatient.
My thought process is if I'm going to wake up at 5:30 to see the sunrise, I'm going to see the sunrise. No one's going to get in my way. For the people that don't know, what is Vacation Ashton like?
Oh my gosh. She is full force. You're either with her or without her. And if you're without her, watch out.
I'm kind of the epitome of full send on vacation.
Dude, up at like 6, wants to do all the things.
Like most people go on vacation and they're like, I'm relaxing, which I've been relaxing and I've been reading a ton of books, but like when I get up in the morning, I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to conquer the world.
She feels like P. Diddy.
Just like that, the sunrise is over. It was worth it. It was so fun. We were out there for about an hour and now I'm like so hungry.
I'm tired.
This is literally gonna affect you like all day. Go and need a nap. How are you feeling this morning?
More awake.
All right, you got your book?
Yeah, I got my book.
Now who's feeling like P. Diddy? I also have my book. If you are into this series, this author, Lee Bardugo, I'm really enjoying this trilogy. Jordan got me into it. Excited to start The Six of Crows. It's gonna be so good. You love that trilogy. Jordan loves that trilogy.
It's a duology thing.
There's only two?
There's only two.
That's stupid. I was totally looking forward to 3 more books. So anyways, we're reading our books. Got my adrenal cocktail as per usual.
Cause I'm Mr. Brightside.
I thought Josh was gonna riot this morning when I tried to get him out of bed.
She turned on the bathroom light.
First of all, the door was closed.
Initially, she like opened the door on my face, light on my face. Was like, are you awake? I'm like, I am now.
So anyways, we're at the beach and I figured I'd take you along throughout the day with me. So you can spend, I can't talk. Oh my God. So anyways, I'm gonna take you guys behind the scenes of a day in my life while I am mixing work and play. So we are technically on vacation, but I am getting a little bit of work done while we're here. Fun fact about this trip has happened ever since the year I was born. So this is our 28th trip. Our 28th trip to Myrtle Beach with our family. It became tradition as soon as I was born, which I feel like that is just so precious. So we come with my parents, obviously Jordan, we come with my grandparents and my uncle and my cousins. Wow, so prim and proper back there. The clip I just took is of my cousin. They're actually like right beside us this year, which it's really only ever happened like a couple times out of the 28 years that we've been coming. So I know like for Josh, it's kind of like the same old thing, you know, we go every year, but it's so nostalgic for me. And
to hang out with your grandparents, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Anyways, that's what we're doing. I'm gonna read. Okay, bye. In case you were wondering, yes, we did in fact bring our espresso and coffee maker to the beach. It's a necessity. If you do this, please let me know in the comments. But there is nothing that I love more than having either a cup of espresso or a cup of coffee on the beach. And I'm a little bit weird in the sense that like I don't care how hot it is. Like it can be 100 degrees with all the humidity in the world and I will still bring my hot coffee onto the beach. It's a vibe for me. Like I just love it so much. And people always ask, you know, do you do iced coffee in the summer? And like, no, I like a good hot cup of coffee. So yeah, we brought our coffee maker so we can have our espresso and it's the best vibe. I love it. It's like if you don't put cheese in your eggs, what are you doing? Changes the game. Also, if you don't temper your eggs, Josh taught me this, it also changes the game.
Now if you do temper.
Well, it will change the game if you do temper your eggs. About like 5 to 10 minutes before you're going to have your eggs, put them in a bowl with hot water. It brings them down to like room temperature if they've been in the fridge. And then that means they cook faster and more evenly.
That's good stuff.
Welcome to our cooking channel. I literally never have bagels. I definitely never have a bagel with cream cheese and jam on it, but you know, when we go to the beach, it's just like an exception to have all things. Like what else do we have here? We have Oreos, we have Cheez-Its, we have all of these things that we never eat.
Yeah.
Like never. Like the last time I had an Oreo, other than this trip, was literally this time last year. But yeah, blueberry bagel with cream cheese and jam, some eggs, starting the day right. I literally look like a ghost right now from my sunscreen. Finished up some work. I got probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours of work done. I just got sunscreen all over the glasses that I just like meticulously cleaned. Anyways, I got about an hour and a half to 2 hours of work done this morning. This vacation is very much so a work play vacation. So going into a new year, Josh and I, we kind of like loosely map out all of the trips that we're gonna take. We do go ahead and get like 2 to 3 in the books officially, but then from there we define like a loose framework of what trips we are going to take completely off, totally unplugged, versus the trips where we're gonna get a little bit of work done. So we've already taken one trip this year where we were fully unplugged. It was so good, but this trip is gonna be like a work play trip. We are planning a second trip to Europe in September, October that will be like 2 to 3 weeks long. So for part of it, we're gonna get a little bit of work done and then we will have some like fully unplugged time as well. That's how we're able to like balance all of our travel with entrepreneurship, running our businesses. I get a lot of questions about that. So got a couple of hours of work done, basic things, just non-negotiables, things that had to get done. And now we're headed down to the beach. From this trip where I look like I'm alone on a beach. LOL. Myrtle Beach in the summer is no joke. We literally have to like fight for our spot every morning. It's just kind of an expectation when you come here. It's so great. But hey, we make most of it. It's still fun. Post-beach vibes. Look at my hair.
Just everywhere.
I literally look like a crazy person. We did some reading and some tanning and some reading.
And some more tanning.
And some more tanning. I was gonna get in the ocean, but I was waiting for you and you were reading. I have this irrational fear of sharks. I won't go in the ocean by myself. I'm scared. Mom! Okay, I hope you can hear me. Made myself some lunch. To finish that story, I have an irrational fear of sharks, so I don't like to get into the ocean by myself, but there is a reason for that. When I was probably an early teen, we came to this exact beach. There were like a handful of sharks that swam up close to the shore. They were feeding really close to the shore, so much so that the waves actually washed 2 of them in, and it brought them back out. But nonetheless, I saw a shark very up close and personal in the wild, and I was just like, no thank you. It was like chomping and everything because it was in like a feeding frenzy. So that's why I don't really like to get in the ocean by myself. Moral of the story. Now I'm gonna eat some lunch, like really late lunch. It's already 3 o'clock, but my mom makes the best pimento cheese and chicken salad. Put chicken salad on a toasted piece of bread. Sheer perfection. It was so funny. There's so many people that come to Myrtle Beach that are from the South, obviously, and I brought some chicken salad on the elevator one day while we were here, and there was this lady and a couple of her friends on the elevator, and she was like, that's some chicken salad. I know someone, I see one. I'm like, man, that is the most Southern conversation. So anyways, gonna eat this with some fruit and just chill out. Looks like a storm is rolling in, so.
So gross.
Literally, the windshield is just unacceptable right now.
Sea film.
Sea film.
Fun fact about cameras, there's a lot of glass, and if you go from really cold inside to really warm outside, you get this fun effect, which is called fog.
Why is it saying that Chesapeake House is 12 minutes from here?
Because it probably is.
What? I thought it was a half hour. Well, you're gonna have to double check that here in a moment.
Yes, ma'am.
I literally love how you just took over the vlog. You said, now fun fact about cameras.
Just a little fun fact for you.
We're headed to dinner. I feel like we've gone to this restaurant since I was literally born, but we actually haven't. We have been going for probably about 20 years. It's always like our favorite place to go here.
I thought you were 20.
They just have good seafood, so that's the deal. But kind of rewinding before this moment, the last you guys saw before we were getting ready for dinner, we went to the pool. We found out that my cousin Jaden, she was there, so we went in the lazy river together, and
I broke a nail.
He was roughhousing,
specifically one of her nails,
and he threw a tube, like the, what do they call them, the floaties,
the little floaties. I didn't think it was gonna break her nail.
He threw it down, and it straight up ripped her nail off, her acrylic nail.
Yeah.
It just like ripped it off to the nail bed.
I actually feel really bad about that.
And yeah,
sorry.
Rip.
Sorry.
So that happened. But yeah, we got ready for dinner. We're headed to, it's called Chesapeake House in Myrtle Beach, and we're gonna get some seafood, and then we're gonna get ice cream, and that's gonna probably be the day.
Woo!
All right.
Heck yeah.
Peace.
Deuces.